Hi, and welcome back to Storytime Tuesday. I just read The Cool Bean. Now I'm going to read The Bad Seed. Uh, this is by the same group, written by Jory John and illustrated by Pete Oswald. This is The Bad Seed by John Jory and illustrated by Pete Oswald. I'm a bad seed. I'm a bad seed. Oh yeah, it's true. Other seeds, they look at me and they say, that seed is so bad. When they think I'm not listening, they mumble. There goes a bad seed. Other seeds are definitely scared of this seed. But I hear them. I have good hearing for a seed. How bad am I? You really want to know? Well, I never put things back where they belong. I'm late to everything. I tell long jokes with no punchlines. I never wash my hands or my feet. I lie about pointless stuff, and I cut in line every time. Wow. I stare at everybody. I glare at everybody. I finish everybody's sentences, and I never listen. Just asking him to please be quiet in the library. But he's not. He's playing the drums. And I do lots of other bad things, too. You want to know why? Because I'm a bad seed. A bad. I just can't help it. Sure, I wasn't always this bad. I was born a humble seed on a simple sunflower in an unremarkable field. I had a big family, seeds everywhere. We found ways of having fun. We were close. How did this seed get so bad? But then the petals dropped, and our flower dropped. Uh-oh. It's kind of a blur. I remember a bag. Things aren't looking good for our protagonist, our anti-hero, if you will. Don't know what an anti-hero is, ask your parents. Everything went dark. And then, I'm worried for him. A giant. Holy cow. I thought I was a goner. I thought I was done. I screamed and I hollered, ah! Pachoo! But I was spit out at the last possible second. About to get eaten, then he was spit out. I flew through the air and landed under the bleachers with a huge thud. Thud. When I woke up, it was a dark. When I woke up, it was dark outside. A wad of gum had softened my fall. I felt okay, but something had changed in me. I'd become a different seed entirely. I'd become a bad seed. goes to show. Seeds aren't born bad. A bad seed. That's right. I stopped smiling. I kept to myself. I drifted. I was a friend to nobody and bad to everybody. I was lost on purpose. I lived inside a can of soda. I didn't care, and it suited me. It's a seed on a leaf. It's a seed. Can of soda. Until recently, I've made a big decision. I've decided I don't want to be a bad seed. I'm ready to be happy. It's hard to be good when you're so used to being bad, but I'm trying. I'm taking it one day at a time. Sure, I still forget to listen, and I still show up late, and I still talk during movies, and I do all kinds of other bad things. Seed looking in on himself, realizing, looking at the man, feeling good in a lot of different ways. But I also say thank you, and I say please, and I smile, and I hold the door open for people. Not always, but sometimes. And even though I still feel bad, sometimes I also feel kind of good. It's sort of a mix. I can do all this. All I can do is keep trying and keep thinking. And maybe I'm not such a bad seed after all. That seed has become a happy seed. Hey, look, there goes that bad seed. Actually, he's not all that bad anymore. I heard that. Isn't that cool? How the seed who thought they were a bad seed uh, really had the power within themselves to make the change all along and become a happier and better seed. It wasn't a seed that was mean to people anymore. It was a seed that, although it did bad things sometimes, it also did a lot of good things. And I encourage you to look at the people in your life who you would consider to be bad seeds. Realize that they weren't born that way, and deep down, maybe they aren't really that way. Look at all the ways that in which this person, who you might consider to be a bad seed, is actually a really good seed. And if you're in the audience right now and you consider yourself to be one of those bad seeds, I want you to know that I'm rooting for you. I know there's a lot of good seed left in you. Um, so it's up to you to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself to make the change. If you need any more encouragement to do that, I'd recommend to listen to Michael Jackson's "Man in the Mirror." Um, yeah, and that's all that we have for Storytime Tuesday. I hope you had a good time watching. I had a good time reading. Uh, but enjoy. And until next Tuesday, I'm Danny Harmon. See you later.